You know, sometimes in jiu-jitsu you end up in very tough positions, you know, like there's someone on top of you that's a lot heavier than you are, and you can't breathe properly, and you're really strained, and you're just trying to think about something else. You're concentrating on one problem at hand that you're trying to get out of, and sometimes it takes perseverance. Well, it's the same approach, and that's what jiu-jitsu actually showed me, is that you just need perseverance and just keep going. If something doesn't work your way, try to find a different way to fix it. There's no reason why an illness like Crohn's disease, you should just give in and say, hey, okay, I'll let the sickness take over. I'm not that type of person. I never will. You know, I'll dictate the way I want to live my life, and not anything, especially not an illness. Had a major surgery done just a bit less than 3 years ago now. I got 6 feet of my intestines removed. It was pretty much life or death situation. I was diagnosed in 2007, and I was put on medication until 2010. And then in 2010, it got actually a lot worse, and that's when I went to the hospital, stayed a whole month in the hospital. Got out of the hospital, was weighing 120 pounds. It took me 8 months of recovery, because they really cut through the abdominal way, so through basically the six-pack, and it takes a long time to heal. Jiu-jitsu is the thing that kept me looking forward to something else, you know, like during that whole time, for me, it was just coming back on the mats and seeing the guys here that I train with and the people I train with, and just, you know, going back on the mats and doing what I love. It can be a challenge on a daily basis, you know, like especially when I'm not feeling so good, nutrients don't go as well in the blood flow. So, you know, most of the time I'm tired, you know, I don't always feel good, I have some cramps, but you know, it just doesn't stop me to train and do what I love. That's pretty much the way I deal with my life now. It's just, you know, something happens, well, all right, let's deal with the problem, and if I can't face that problem head on in a specific way, I'll just, you know, try something else and try a different approach to try and fix that specific problem. So that's what it's brought to me, and also the fact that this sport is good for anyone. Anyone can do it. You know, it's not specifically because you're big, you're tall, you're strong. Say I'm 5'9", I'm 160 pounds, and I roll with guys that are a lot bigger than me, and you know, I can still hold my ground to it.
Posture up. We start working from there.
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we say that we're playing chess with parts of our bodies. And basically, it really is, you know. So at the same time that you're exerting yourself physically, you have to think about the situation you're in and what's the next move that you want to do, where you're placing your body parts so that you don't expose yourself, and where is your opponent placing his body parts where he's exposing himself and you can attack. So not only is it something that is physical, but it's also very mentally challenging. So that's what I really love about it.